I think Katie's working on it.
Yes, she
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
Check them though.
Yes. I guess maybe we should check on some polls in the meantime.
Yeah, we can do the polls.
Yeah,
real
let's check
quick.
on some polls.
All right, we have our trivia question for the last hour, which is what is the only lightsaber color to show up in all of the main Star Wars movies? And Celeste, you and I said blue.
Right.
However, you mentioned last half hour that maybe red as well.
Right.
And the answer is, it is red. Red lightsaber. Oh, if we can take our cam again, look at this. No, our cam 1, please. I might have to get up.
Whoa.
All right.
There it is.
I'm going to get up and show you guys. Look at this.
That's a cute drawing. Shout out to our producer, Carlos.
Does a great job.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying not to walk away from the
So,
camera.
Oh, we have audio on Facebook
Yay,
now.
we are on
Woohoo. We're
Facebook.
back, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So anyway, Sawyer,
Woo!
she had to check and make sure.
Yes, I trust you, Katie. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So I Googled the lightsaber question here.
Okay.
And I can't remember the exact answer, but I think it might have been the Return of the Jedi is where the only lightsaber color you see is red.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So, fun little fact about Star Wars. There's your trivia question for the day.
We have another one.
we
as
do.
well, though, for this hour.
How about we check in on that, huh?
Yes, let's check in on that, and I will monitor our comments, and hopefully our loyal viewers come hang out with us for this hour, now that we are back.
Yes. The poll question? The second one?
Yes.
There we go.
Can you read it?
Which character is the first to say the iconic line, "I have a bad feeling about this"? C-3PO, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia.
I think it's Leia.
I think it's Han Solo.
You think it's Han?
I think it might be Han.
Leia says it in the beginning of number 2 when they're in Hoth.
I feel like I remember it in the first one, though.
Chewie. Han says it when they're in the Millennium Falcon
Yeah.
at some point, but I don't remember if it's
Somebody voted Han Solo. That was not me, but I think it's Han Solo.
earlier than that.
Yeah. Oh, Matthew Alvarez watching.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. Thank you for helping us. You're the best.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with Han Solo. I'm
gonna go
sticking to
with
my
Han?
answer. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with Leia just to see.
Watch us both be wrong.
I don't think, does Luke ever say that? Wait. I think it's 3PO.
Ooh, when they're walking through the desert.
When they're walking through the desert
walking through
and
the
the
desert.
Jawas roll up.
Yes.
And he goes, I have a bad feeling about this.
Can you do your best Jawa impersonation right now?
Now that you put me on the spot, no.
You don't want to yell Houdini in the middle of that show?
No.
Oh, man.
Yes. But anyway, so I'm going to go with 3PO and see if that's the answer.
I'm going to stick with mine for now, unless I happen to think of something where it comes
You can't
up.
change your answer.
What? I can't.
No.
I didn't vote, though.
You're not allowed to. Oh, okay.
See, if I voted, then it'd be different, but I haven't voted yet. I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to let my answer marinate for now. But
Marinate.
Yes, marinate. I'm going to stick with Han Solo. Who knows, though?
Okay. I'm texting my mother that we are on Facebook.
I love that Sawyer's mom sort of checks in and leaves comments and talks
She
to
does.
us.
She hangs out with us every
Yes.
morning. All right, next one, Katie, if we can go to the poll question. What is your favorite Star Wars movie of all time? Prequels, OG, sequel, or spin-off? I chose prequel.
Me too.
Which one out of the prequels? I don't know. It's either between 2 or 3.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah.
Nobody's...
I'm not a fan of the first one.
I like the first one. I don't hate it. I saw that in theaters for the anniversary a few years ago.
I don't hate it, but it's definitely like, if I want to watch the prequels, I definitely will. Maybe if like I'm short on time, I will skip the first one and just watch 2 and 3.
I feel like I have a new appreciation for a Phantom Menace after seeing it in theaters, when it re-released for its anniversary, and that was pretty cool. I was in El Paso, hanging out and watching the Phantom Menace on the big screen. Young Anakin Skywalker.
Love it.
Yeah, so, but I'm a prequels kind of fan. I feel like Attack of the Clones doesn't get good until the second half of that movie.
Yeah, it is kind of slow to begin with.
Yeah. And, okay, hot take with that movie.
Okay.
George Lucas, not so good at writing about love. I'm sorry, George Lucas, if you're watching this. Not that you would be, but
I doubt George Lucas is watching Wake Up with Texas Extra, but maybe he is.
my dream for this week is for George Lucas to watch us on Wake Up with Texas Extra. George, if you're out there.
Is he active on the Twitter and or the X?
I don't know.
I was gonna say you should tweet at him.
He probably, I don't have very many Twitter followers.
Yeah,
He
well.
probably wouldn't respond. But knowing George Lucas, he's just like hanging out in like a Subway or something in his plaid shirts. George Lucas wears a lot of
He's
plaid.
probably at Disneyland for Star Wars night this week.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Should I drop my fun George Lucas fact right now?
Sure.
Okay, so in case nobody knew, not a lot of people do know this, General Grievous' cough in Revenge of the Sith is actually George Lucas.
Love that.
It's George Lucas. He had bronchitis when they were shooting that, and because General Grievous is sort of a decaying cyborg, they recorded George Lucas's cough and put it in Revenge of the Sith.
I love that.
I love that too.
That's a
That's
move.
awesome.
That's so fun.
George Lucas, little cameo in there.
All right, next one.
In your opinion, what genre of movie is Star Wars? Here we go with the alien stuff.
40% still.
No, I'm sorry. It's not an alien movie. Look at me getting triggered.
Yes. Simmer down a little bit, Celeste. Simmer down. And I think that rolls into our next one, which is about who do you think would be the most force sensitive? We're
And
back to
here we are.
50-50.
We're tied. 50-50.
Celeste and I do have big feelings about many things.
Yes.
And so I feel like that's true. However, we also both said that we think we would be more Sith oriented than Jedi.
You know what? Hot take, Matthew Alvarez, Sith.
I don't know
Matthew,
if
I'm
he's
so
still
sorry
watching
if
with
you're
us
watching.
anymore.
I'm going to text him that.
Okay.
I think you're a Sith, Matthew.
Here, we'll do it now. Ready?
Lauren, Sith or Jedi?
Jedi. She's too sweet.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying that we're not sweet enough to be Jedi?
No.
Okay, maybe you're right. I think we're just too passionate, Sawyer.
Also, I did send that to him. However, Matthew Alvarez has not seen any of the Star Wars movies.
What?
Did you not know that?
No.
He is not a movie person. He has not seen any of the Star Wars movies. He's not seen The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. He just watched the first Pirates of the Caribbean like 2 years ago because I forced him to watch it. Yes.
My jaw is dropped.
I was gonna say,
on
she
the
is
floor.
shocked
I am
right
just
now.
absolutely like flabbergasted right now. Matthew Alvarez.
Yes.
Are we doing a Star Wars marathon?
Possibly.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Movie night at Sawyer's house
Oh.
with Cozy.
She would not love that.
Oh, okay.
She's
Well,
not a fan of
I
the
can't
people.
believe that.
All
Everybody
right.
watches Star Wars.
Well, before we leave you this morning, make sure to go to firstalert7.com/vote and vote on our trivia question of the hour, which is who was the first character to say, I've got a bad feeling about this.
yeah.
And then, now we are going to do an iCam tour, just a live look outside over the skies of, I don't know where we're at
Wait,
right now.
can I chime in here real quick?
Yes, what do you want?
Since we're on Facebook, please feel free to comment, chat with us about your Star Wars opinions since we're back up and streaming on there. It'd be great to hear from you guys.
Yes, please. We have 13 viewers. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what your plans are for today. Are you a Star Wars fan? Have you ever seen Star Wars? Are you like Matthew? And I've never seen Star Wars.
Crime. Absolute crime.
But yes, now we're looking outside over the skies of Odessa. Nice start to the day. Seeing some blue sky, sunshine. Really nice. I mean, the rain has dried up from the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now we are going to take a break. Oh, Celeste, sorry. Do you have anything to say?
No, not really. I think you covered it. Nice day outside. I can't wait to get out of here and go enjoy it.
Yes, going to be a nice day. Make sure to stay with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. And thank you for joining us now, even through all the technical difficulties. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome back. Time now is 8:19. Sawyer, we're talking all things Star Wars today.
We are very excited.
Yes. You have to take a look at this video
Okay.
that I pulled for our show. Look at that. This is out of Hong Kong. Bad Batch going on. Clone Troopers, Grogu. Whole lot of fun for Star Wars. Star Wars fans everywhere.
I love that.
If you were going to cosplay anybody from the Star Wars universe, trilogy, whatever you want to call it, who would you cosplay as?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, a lot of my Disney friends cosplay and dress up, or like they like kind of closet cosplay, where it's not like yeah, so it's not like a full cosplay.
Okay.
I don't know. I know a couple people that have like goose.
Okay.
They have the like headdresses and stuff. I went to Seattle a couple weeks ago, and I ran into the Mandalorian.
Whoa, the real life Pedro Pascal Mandalorian?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Comic-Con.
Oh,
so
okay,
it was,
all right.
It was somebody dressed up in the Mando costume, but it still was kind of funny because I was like, I'm at Pike Place Market, and here's Mando and Grogu. I don't know. What about you, Celeste?
Oh, that's a great question. Obviously, everybody wants to cosplay as Padme because she's got like the really
Wonderful
pretty
outfits.
outfits. But I don't know. Honestly,
Maybe Leia. For
maybe
me.
Leia.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to cosplay as a droid. I think I want to be Chopper from Rebels. Because I want to do the wah, 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 and I want to have the hands coming out of the side of my costume, you know?
I'll have to show you some videos that I've seen of some people being battle droids at
Ah.
Star Wars night.
Oh my gosh. So I have to tell you, Sawyer, I think I'm the only person in the world who feels like this.
Okay.
But my favorite Star Wars character is not a Jedi. It's
battle
not
droid?
it's a battle droid.
I love that.
I love the battle
They're fun.
droids. I think they are just so goofy and they are so funny, and I think they are underrated in the Star Wars world. It's silly. I know it is.
I love that.
I know it's a little
find
like
that video for you.
Ooh, well, that's a great cosplay right there.
Very good Anakin.
Right?
I love that.
That's like going to the dark side, Anakin.
He has the
When he's getting ready to
sunken eyes.
slay younglings, which
Yes.
Sawyer thinks is funny.
I don't overall think it's funny. I just, when I saw the movie in theaters, had a very bad laughing attack.
Yes, if you were here for the first hour of this, Sawyer admitted to laughing at the slaying of younglings.
I literally like laughed basically from when Obi-Wan was on, oh gosh, I don't know what it's called, but the clone planet.
Camino.
Thank you. I knew that. Duh. And to the slaying of the younglings. And my best friend was with me, and we felt like tears rolling down our faces. We were laughing so hard, and I felt so bad. I was
You
like,
should
I'm not
feel bad
laughing
for that. Those are
at
children.
This, I'm just laughing because I'm exhausted. But anyway, so
Man, look at that lightsaber battle.
I love it.
That's so cool. So when I lived in West Virginia working at my previous station, there was this club that would do Star Wars like battles and fights, and it was really, really cool.
That's fun.
Yeah. I never joined it though. But like when we would do First Fridays, because they have First Fridays there as well, they would advertise their club
Interesting.
and go hang out, and you'd get to watch them do their lightsaber battles. I wish I could remember what it was called to save my life, but I cannot remember.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love
but
that though. I love Star Wars.
Hundreds of millions of people,
Crazy.
fans of Star
They
Wars.
look wonderful.
They do. These are great cosplays. I'm a fan of this. This is fun. I would love to just cosplay just for the fun of it, just one time, and go through Galaxy's Edge.
Most of the time you can't.
You can't?
No.
Why?
You can't dress up in...
You're telling me I can't dress like a clone trooper and fall in line with the rest of them?
So basically you can if it's like a specialty night. Like I mentioned, there were a couple girls dressed up as battle droids for Star Wars night, but most of the time you can't because it's a Disney rule that you can't be like mistaken for a cast member.
You know what? I guess that makes sense.
And even then, if you like look too much like a character from the like things, you can still get in trouble even on those specialty nights. But yes, so I think it would be fun to go to a Star Wars night though, because they do have Anakin, they have Padme, I don't know if they've ever had not Han Solo. They do have Han Solo in the
They
parks
have
now.
to have Han Solo, right?
No, they actually like just implemented
Really?
him and Leia.
Classic Han Solo?
Galaxy's Edge is mostly the sequels, so it's Rey, Kylo, Hux, but
That's unfortunate.
now they just implemented Luke, Leia, and Han.
Why
so-
are we not paying homage to the original characters?
Well, they are now, so.
I guess that's the important thing, I suppose.
Yes.
I don't know. You know what? I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I have never been to Galaxy's Edge.
Interesting. Well, you have to put it on the docket.
I
But now
definitely will.
We are going to take a break to do a cut-in on First Alert 7, so stick with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Celeste Gessner here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, we're kind of having a beautiful start to our day, but it is going to cool down as we get into the afternoon and some clouds are going to come out. But, you know, we're not really seeing that rainy weather we saw earlier last week, huh?
Yeah, luckily we are not going to see any rain today, at least for the most part. Still hanging on to some slight showers, especially for those eastern portions of the region. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. It is a breezy start to the work week with up and down temperatures heading through the week. Slight rain chances coming up later in the week. Here's a look at our wind speeds and gusts as we do start off the day. We are going to see those gusts up to about 30 miles per hour. Live look outside this morning. Blue sky, sunshine, some clouds. Temperatures sitting in the 50s and 60s, 64 in Midland, 63 here in Odessa, with those winds anywhere from being calm to about 15 miles per hour. As we head through the day, we are going to see partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies, but all those overall quiet conditions like I mentioned. And temperatures are going to warm up nicely with highs into the 80s and 90s. 89 for Midland and Odessa today, 90 for Pecos and Monahans, 94 for Presidio, and winds remaining elevated through the day. Coming up tonight, still a touch elevated for those winds, partly cloudy skies and lows into the 50s and 60s as we do head into our Tuesday. 65 overnight for Midland and Odessa, 62 for Pecos, 64 for Fort Stockton. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast where we are going to see temperatures cooling down slightly over the next couple of days before really dropping off heading into our Thursday behind a cold front with slight rain and storm chances on the way.
All right, we have, this is the, 1 second, let me get to this script here. And we're in Terrell County. A man has been arrested for being in possession of a controlled substance. A Terrell County deputy conducted a traffic stop and a canine alerted to the presence of narcotics. This man was taken into custody without incident and taken to the Terrell County Jail. The car was impounded. We're going to go to your education news now. Legacy High School in Midland celebrated its graduating seniors with a special academic signing day on Friday. The pep rally recognized hundreds of students for their hard work and dedication. The top 10 ranked in the class had the opportunity to sign their commitment sheets in front of the entire school, making their college plans official just like athletes do on National Signing Day. Legacy High School's principal was thrilled for his students.
Very excited for them. I love UT, so the ones that are going to UT, I'm very excited about. But the other ones, I'm also excited about. They've earned it. They've gotten to where they're at and worked hard. So.
The event celebrated not only the achievement, but marks the beginning of a new chapter in each student's lives, wherever they decide to go. Staying with education, high school seniors returned to their elementary school, but this time in their caps and gowns. The class of 2026 walked the halls of an elementary school, showing off their graduation regalia to current students. Seniors from Permian, Odessa High, and other schools met their old teachers and revisited where they started their education. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You can check in with us over on Facebook, where we are streaming on Wake Up West Texas Extra. For now, have a great morning.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Welcome back. Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us on this Monday. We're going to talk some news this morning.
Yes.
When it comes to having a baby, where you live can affect how easy it is to get care and how much extra time and money it may take to get it.
In this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Carice Jackman looks at how so-called maternity deserts can add to the challenges that families face and what expectant parents can do to plan ahead.
35% of counties in the United States today are maternity deserts. That means there is not a single birthing facility or clinical professional that can deliver your baby. And so that can drive up costs because women have to travel further distances for care. And oftentimes it results in unnecessary complications because care is delayed.
For many families, access to maternity care can depend on zip code. Erin McKay with the National Partnership for Women and Families says longer travel for care can also mean higher cost. She says hospital closures and provider shortages are part of the problem.
There are rural hospitals and rural labor and delivery units all over the country that have been closing for the past several years. The National Partnership recently did an analysis and found that with some of the funding cuts that states are expecting, and another 130 labor and delivery units in rural parts of the country are at risk of closing. And so that is going to make care harder to access and going to further drive up costs.
McKay says families should think early about what kind of maternity care team they need and what may be covered where they live.
Maybe there is a hospital that has a midwifery practice. Maybe they live in a state where their state Medicaid programs covers doula services.
Once you have a plan, McKay says call ahead and ask the hospital or provider for a good faith estimate so you have a better idea of what you may owe. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Carice Jackman.
Well, you can't put a price on love, but Americans are coming close. With Mother's Day just days away, spending is expected to hit a record $38 billion. That's a lot of money.
From flowers to brunch reservations, families are going all out to celebrate Mom. Gwen Baumgartner reports from Los Angeles.
It's a 4 a.m. start time for these vendors at the Los Angeles Flower Market. The week-long preparation stems from one of their busiest days of the year.
Another Mother's Day, you know the drill.
Rows of roses, thousands of tulips headed from market to Mom's this weekend.
I don't know if I'll get flowers. I hope I do.
And florists could see plenty of green this season, with Americans projected to spend nearly $3.2 billion on flowers for Mother's Day, according to the National Retail Federation.
These are for my grandmother. She really loves yellow.
Flowers are the holiday's most popular gift, followed by greeting cards and a family outing like brunch.
When people look to save a little bit of money, it's not going to be on Mother's Day.
Economist Michael Swanson says despite higher prices from gas to groceries, dining out remains a priority. In fact, Mother's Day is one of the busiest and most profitable days of the year for sit-down restaurants.
People are just a little bit more, flamboyant when they're having a big brunch on Mother's Day. They're willing to splurge. We see that data very clearly.
The average consumer spending about $284. And like so many moms, this holiday remains reliable, especially for businesses counting on consumer spending. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, we've still got a lot more to come on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Thank you for streaming with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Well, welcome back. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us on Monday. Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with everybody. Sawyer?
Sorry, I'm checking our Facebook comments. I promise.
Nothing new yet.
No,
We're really
nothing
excited
new.
to be back streaming on Facebook this morning.
It is always very nice to have the interaction on Facebook. Of course, we do love our YouTube viewers and our viewers on our website as well, but it's not as fun because we don't get to have you interact with us.
Right, in real time. I'm waiting for your mom to comment.
She's driving to work, so
Boo,
she's being good.
I've been like waiting to see Sawyer's mom on the stream. I love that she hangs out and comments. What a supportive parent.
Yes.
My dad, Brian Gessner, where are you? Why are you not watching?
We have to get him on here this week. We have to get him on here this week. Especially because East Coast. It's even later than it is here.
I know, but I think my dad's working too right now, so I don't really know when he works.
But that is the best part about Wake Up West Texas Extra, is that you can take it with you wherever you go, to work,
That's
school,
right.
the grocery store, you name it. It's fine. You don't have to go to it. I was just talking about
but
it.
she's just plugging it, you know.
Yes. You can watch on our app, our YouTube page, Facebook, all of the above, none of the above. Hopefully not none of the above, but all of the above.
We want them to watch. Don't say none of the
we
above.
definitely want you to watch. But
Just download the app. It's really simple.
it is very simple.
On your
I have
TV, phone, tablets, iPads, really whatever device you have, download it and watch us all week, and the week after, and the week after that,
Well, it will
and
be
forever.
next week, but
Yes. But I still want people to watch.
touche. We would love for you to watch.
Yes, please watch.
Ow.
We love it.
All right.
Ready to check on some polls?
Yes.
Let's check on some polls. For our first trivia question here, which character is the first to say the iconic line, "I have a bad feeling about this"? Now, Sawyer, you think it's 3PO.
I do.
I think it's Han Solo, and somebody said Luke Skywalker.
We'll have to see. I don't know.
I don't know either, but Han Solo in the lead right now.
I chose C-3PO because I feel like he says it when they're walking through the desert at the
With the
beginning.
Jawas.
Yes, with the
Yeah.
Jawas. And he's like, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like that's a solid answer. I chose Han Solo just because when I think I have a bad feeling, like
It's
that's
him,
the character
yeah.
who comes to mind, really.
Yes.
No votes for Princess Leia yet.
I don't know. She does say it.
She does.
She says it on Hoth, but I
Yes.
don't know if she's the first one to say it.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to come back eventually to this and reveal the answer.
What time is it? 42, so about 15-ish minutes, give or take, here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Make sure to tune in for that answer. Now, to our poll questions. What is your favorite Star Wars movie of all time? A prequel, an OG movie, a sequel, or a spin-off? I chose a prequel. I do think I like 2 and 3 the most. Probably number 3, but I do like number 2.
I'm a prequel fan, but I gotta ask Sawyer, are you surprised by these results? I'm not.
Slightly.
Really?
Just because the prequels were so, like, I don't want to say, like, not well received initially.
I mean, they weren't. But I feel like
they
a lot
have
of
gained
that's changed over the
popularity.
years.
Yes, they have gained popularity a lot. I mean, last year when number 3 was released back in theaters again, it was a huge thing. Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin Skywalker,
We love him, King.
he was at a screening in Hollywood at the like Chinese theater, and it was like packed. He did the Aniobi spin. It was great. It was wonderful.
Yeah, definitely not well received at the time, but I think the times have changed and Hayden's getting the love he deserves for his performance. And I'm not surprised at all. I think a lot of like our generation
is
like fans
liking
of the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But no shade to the sequels or the original trilogy. I mean, you can't beat the original trilogy, obviously.
I mean, it's so classic. And yes, is the CGI terrible at some points?
I mean, it's from the 80s. What do you expect, you know?
Yes, but yeah, it is also from the 80s. And yeah, I mean, it holds up really well. It just cracks me up, though. Just like, I don't know. With the OG crew, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway.
I don't really know either. So why don't we go to the next one?
Sounds good.
What genre of movies is Star Wars? A fantasy movie coming in at 33%, a sci-fi movie at 33%, a drama 0, An alien movie, 33. Really, a lot of 33 across the board here.
Our producer earlier, Carlos, said a rom-com. What should I said? He's technically not wrong.
That's a crazy genre.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I do not remember him saying that.
There's romance and there's comedy.
I guess. I mean, doesn't mean it's very well written. George Lucas and romance just don't go hand in hand. I guess. I mean,
well, that just means it's not supposed to be a romance movie.
I don't think it's a romance, really.
Oh, look at this. You are winning for who do you think would be the most force sensitive.
Whoa.
However, it is between Celeste and I, probably because we are the only people here, but thank you to this. I'm at 40%. Celeste is at 60. We have determined, though, that me, Celeste, and Matthew would all be Sith, and Lauren would be a Jedi.
Matthew, who has to Google what is a Sith.
I told him, I said, Celeste thinks you're a Sith, and he goes, I'll have to look that up. That sounds like a good thing. And I said, well, depends.
Oh, okay, look. Darth Maul was a Sith, and he had a whole redemption arc. And, I mean, is he a good guy? No, but he's somebody who accepts that this is his fate. He's part of the dark side. He's all about sort of balancing it out. And he had a redemption arc in Rebels. This is my push for everyone to watch Star Wars Rebels. One of the greatest Star Wars shows of all time.
Intriguing. I mean, I don't think necessarily being a Sith is a bad thing.
I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it, really. I mean,
I'd just be like the Sith that's in the background. Like, Darth Vader's there. I'm just like, yo, dude, what's up? And then peace.
I love a Sith that says, yo, dude, what's up? I love that.
Hey, why not?
What do you think your Sith name would be, Sawyer?
Ooh.
Lord Sawyer. Darth Sawyer.
Lord. Isn't there like the things that...
Are you gonna do like a little quiz?
Name generator.
That's awesome. Please let me know.
Oh, sorry. It's very like...
There's gotta be some sort of like
Here,
generator.
Sith name generator.
Okay.
Name generator.
I want to do this with you.
Oh, it's just generating names though. It's not doing like yours.
Okay, you have to do like the first one that comes up.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
This doesn't even make sense because it's not my name, but I guess it would be Darth Sawyer.
Okay, that's
boring, I know.
Well, I mean, it's just your name.
Well, it says like Darth Meleona.
I got Darth Celsior. I like that. That's my Sith name.
Darth Seltzer.
Please just start calling me Darth Celsior. When I intro the weekend shows, I will no longer be going by Celeste Gessner. I will only be going by Darth Celsior.
I like that, actually.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Please only refer to me as that from now on.
That was really good.
Yes.
All right. Now we are going to move on to some more fun stuff. We already did the Take Us With You, so we'll pop over to the iCam tour really quick and just do a quick live look outside over the skies of Big Spring this morning, where we are hanging on to some clouds, some blue sky, and sunshine. Going to be a nice day ahead, but I'll talk about that more coming up in about 10 minutes, give or take, on our First Alert 7 cut-in. But now, Celeste, take it away.
Okay, so Sawyer promised me we could do this stuff.
Yes, I did.
Today, May 4th, a day for Star Wars fans like we've been talking about for the past 2 hours. Now, this is a day we all have waited for all year long, and may the 4th be with everyone. It's a classic take on a Star Wars line, May the 4th be with you, which we all know. And on this Star Wars Day, many people are looking forward to the release of the latest movie in the franchise, Mandalorian and Grogu. Sawyer, are you going to see this?
I am. I'm going home next month, and my mom said that she's going to go with me, and we're going to go to the movies.
That's nice.
Yes.
I'm going to drag our former photog, Hallie Cummings, to go see this with me. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, that's obviously it stars Pedro Pascal.
Woo!
He's going to star in the film, and it comes out May 22nd, which is in a few weeks, and it'll be the first Star Wars film to hit movies theaters since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. Wow, that is a wow. And it's not going to be the last either. Star Wars Starfighter hits movies next year, and it's going to star Ryan Gosling.
Interesting.
What do you think about Ryan Gosling in a Star Wars movie?
Can I say I don't like it?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a Star Wars man to me.
Everyone's a Star Wars person.
Touche.
Because Star Wars has a little bit of everything for everybody.
All right.
You know, I think it's different. Because most people, when they think Ryan Gosling, they think like Ken or something from Barbie. But I think he's a great actor with like a really talented wide range. So I'm interested in seeing it.
Interesting.
And sticking with our theme now, let's move on here, Sawyer. Hasbro is releasing a new animatronic Grogu figure.
Ooh.
The 14-inch figure will be built-in motors and microphones to be able to make more than 250 movements and sounds.
Wow.
I know. Its arms can even move as if he's using the Force. That's so cute. I love that.
Wait, he only has like 3 fingers, though.
I know. Well, he's a little Yoda.
There we go.
The figurine commemorates the new Mandalorian and Grogu film that comes out the 22nd, like we just talked about. Pre-orders are already available, but it's an expensive toy. Now, I love to collect the Star Wars toys, but I will not be getting this. It retails for $600. That's a crazy asking price.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds terribly complex. So is it really?
I mean, maybe not, but like...
I mean, I don't have $600.
Me neither.
But... no, the extent of my Star Wars that I have in my apartment is I have a pop figure of Mando and Grogu, and then I have 2 Coca-Cola bottles from their Coca-Cola campaign that they did last year.
Oh, you know what?
I have Padme, and I think it's Boba Fett.
I wish I would have saved some of those because I remember those cans.
Yes, I saved them.
But not that I really need any more Star Wars stuff. I have Star Wars all over my apartment.
She does, and we have our little battle droid hanging out with us here.
He's so cute.
This morning. Does he have a name?
I don't know what his number is. You know, he's just a battle droid unit.
Okay,
I'll have to look that up later, but he is specifically from the Jedi Fallen Order game, the second one, Jedi Survivor. The bad guys are repurposing battle droids and using them because this game takes place after the Clone Wars, so battle droids are obviously decommissioned during this time. So recommissioned, and yeah, he's here hanging out with us today. I had to bring in something Star Wars related to celebrate this.
Yes.
I love him. He's my favorite. I have several droids at home because it's just everywhere.
She does.
Yes. Sometimes I walk in there and I'm like, whoa, you're a dork, Celeste.
A little bit, but that's okay.
You know what? It's all part of my charm, you know? I love Star Wars.
All right, now from Star Wars to horses.
Yes, let's talk about this.
We have to get to this.
Take a look at this. It was Giddy Up and Go in Frankfurt, Germany on Saturday. Hobby horsing, their second ever championship. Can you believe that?
Crazy.
Can you believe this is a sport that holds championships? I'm sorry, but I'm not competing in this.
I think it would be fun. I think it would be funny. I probably would laugh the whole time. But we do have a wonderful video of Jensen Young.
Yes.
Testing it out last year.
We talked about this last year, and I made him hobby horse, and there I am giggling because it's just so funny.
He did a great job.
He did a great job.
You know what? Here. Well, no.
Wait, no, please.
Our camera shot would be different.
No, wait, just do it for fun.
I would try it, but our camera shot would be weird.
Just like maybe like crouch and try it.
No,
you know?
I don't know if I could crouch and try it.
Ooh.
I would do it if our camera shot wouldn't end up messed up.
That's true.
You know what?
And you know what? It doesn't matter. We have Jensen Young doing it right there on repeat for everyone to see.
Thank you, Jensen.
I put him on the spot with this.
He did a great job.
He did.
It basically is just like galloping. Or
yeah.
Like, what is it? Skipping.
Yeah, skipping. I just looked at him. I said, "Can you do your best hobby horse impression?" And he did it.
Love it.
What a good sport about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Do you want to talk about a plane, Celeste, very quickly?
Sure. Let's get to this script. The script says Jensen acting like a horse. He was.
Love that.
Well, take a look at this. Southwest Airlines celebrates the 250th anniversary of the nation's founding with the introduction of Independence One, a very special plane there.
Love that.
I know.
Independence One.
Independence One. Kind of being painted like a banana right now.
It is. I don't know why it started off yellow. Maybe to like
Maybe it's like match the color of the Declaration of Independence because it's old and yellowy.
old and yellowed. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
All right.
But that's kind of cool, you know? Very
cool.
patriotic.
I wonder what's going to be flying.
I don't know, but I don't imagine we're getting on that plane at all, Sawyer.
All right, we are going to do a cut-in on First Alert 7 in about 15 seconds. Stay with here on Wake Up West Texas Extra for that trivia answer coming up in just a few minutes.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Celeste Gessner here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, let's get a check-in on the weather today.
Yeah, good morning, Celeste. Happy Monday. Here's a look at our First Alert weather headlines. It is a breezy start to the work week with up and down temperatures as we head throughout the next 10 days. Slight rain chances do return later this week, but not terribly impressive, especially compared to what we saw last week. Here's a look at those wind speeds and gusts as we head through the day. Gusts up to about 30 miles per hour for the Midland Odessa area. And looking outside over the skies of Big Spring this morning, blue skies, sunshine, some clouds. Not too bad of a start to the day where the temperature is sitting at 64 degrees, 65 in Midland, 63 here in Odessa. Temperatures ranging anywhere from the 50s to the 70s, already up to 71 in Presidio, with those winds anywhere from being calm to about 15 miles per hour. We are starting off the day with a decent amount of cloud cover, but also peaks of blue sky and sunshine, along with quiet conditions. And temperatures heading through the day are going to warm into the 80s and 90s. 89 for Midland and Odessa today, 90 for Pecos and Monahans, 94 for Presidio. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy skies, still breezy, with those winds anywhere from about 10 to 25 miles per hour. Lows into the 50s and 60s heading into our Tuesday, 65 overnight for Midland and Odessa. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast where we are going to see temperatures cooling down just slightly coming up Tuesday and Wednesday with breezy conditions sticking around. Head of a cold front that will knock temperatures down about 11 degrees between Wednesday and Thursday. 73 for the high temperature by Thursday with those slight rain and storm chances back in the forecast. Only about a 20% chance, but the chance is there. Overall, though, temperature's not too bad as we continue throughout the majority of the next 10 days.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. Talking your education news now, Legacy High School in Midland celebrated its graduating seniors with a special academic signing day on Friday. The pep rally recognized hundreds of students for their hard work and dedication. Now, the top 10 ranked in the class had the opportunity to sign their commitment sheets in front of the entire school, making their college plans officials just like athletes do on National Signing Day. Legacy High School's principal was thrilled for his students.
Very excited for them. I love UT, so the ones that are going to UT, I'm very excited about. But the other ones, I'm also excited about. They've earned it. They've gotten to where they're at and worked hard. So.
The event celebrated not only the achievements, but marks the beginning of a new chapter in each student's lives wherever they decide to go. And staying with education, high school seniors return to their elementary roots, but this time in their graduation caps and gowns. The class of 2026 walked the halls of Milam Elementary on Friday, showing off their graduation regalia to current students. Seniors from Permian, Odessa High, and other schools met their old teachers and revisited where they started their education. Current elementary students cheered them on all the way to the gymnasium.
It feels nostalgic in a way. Because the last time I was here was with my little sister. Now she's in middle school, and now I'm a senior. Life's been crazy with this.
In the gym, seniors tapped back into their childhood with a parachute launch. I remember doing this as a kid, so fun. They were given markers to draw on hallway bricks, writing where they will continue their education. And of course, similar senior walks took place at elementary schools across the district. So congratulations to those seniors, how fun. I wish I got to do a parachute launch, but I am here giving you the news this morning. Well, thank you for tuning in for our news and weather update. Have a great day. And we're back. We're going to talk our last trivia question here and
give that
wrap up
answer.
Wake Up West Texas Extra for the day.
All right. Do we have the answer for the trivia? If we can pull that up.
It was who was the character to first say, what was it? Yeah, the poll. The poll. I have a bad feeling about this. Thank you, Katie.
There we go.
There we go. Yes, that is the right one.
All right. So the options were C-3PO, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia. And the answer is, interestingly enough, Luke Skywalker.
Wow, we were wrong all morning.
Intriguing. I feel like we have to look that up and see when he said that.
I definitely do. I guess this is our sign to go back and watch the movies again, huh?
Touche.
And it is May the 4th, so what a great day. I can't think of a better day to do that.
Oh, I feel like I need to watch one. However, I am almost done with a different movie that is not Star Wars, but it is Marvel, so I need to finish that first, I feel like.
What? It's Star Wars Day. You kind of have to.
There's like 10 minutes left. It's fine. Wait, no, that's not true. There's definitely more than 10 minutes.
Don't listen to her. She's got time to watch Star Wars. Watch Star Wars.
Okay,
Day,
fine.
Sawyer.
I will watch
It's
Star
May 4th.
All right. Thank you for joining us on Wake Up West Texas today, even through all of our technical difficulties. Hopefully everything will be A-okay to go tomorrow, but make sure to tune in for the rest of the week here on Wake Up West Texas for more news, fun, and a little bit of extra weather as well.
And we're really looking forward to it. And you know what? We made it through, Sawyer.
Yes.
Make it a great day, everyone.